Hello, hello. Today, we're talking delusion. Now, you might be thinking, what has brought you to this topic of delusion? There are going to be three main things that I want to go over today. The first thing I want to go over is going to be Pokemon scalpers. Pokemon scalpers, it's one of the most delusional things that I have ever heard, researched, read, yada yada, this, that, and the third about. I have looked into these animals. I don't even want to call them humans at this point because they take a hobby that's meant for collectors and children and they decide that they are going to buy it out and they are going to increase the price by 100, 200, 300% sometimes. And then they proceed to scam people. They proceed to lie to people. They proceed to just straight up rob these people blind when they do eventually sell all of the Pokemon gear that they're holding on to. I recently had a friend tell me about this, and it's what really opened my eyes to the scalping industry. My friend is a Pokemon fan. No hate to him, it's not something I am, but at the end of the day, I can see why. I enjoy collecting I wouldn't say ancient, but vintage video games, things like the PS2 and 64 Game Boys. I enjoy the collection aspect of it, and I can see why he would enjoy the aspect of collecting Pokemon cards. But in today's day and age, I have been told that it is nearly impossible to find the box set or the packs that you are looking for due to scalpers. My friend went to his local stores, his local card shops, his local Target, Walmart, etc., looking for these packs that he wanted to buy. Granted, within an hour of them restocking, his entire area was hit by no other than scalpers. And it's a sad world we live in. The fact that these people are trying to get rich fast off of reselling a children's hobby is not necessarily something that I can see myself getting behind. I mean, it takes a person that is lower than the shit I took this morning to want to go in and ruin someone's day like that. And not only are they then ruining the days by buying surplus packs and boxes, they are then going, and like I mentioned previously, selling them. I just watched a video breaking down a scalper throwing a fit. And he was mad because he was buying packs for $17. People were buying them for $15. And he was complaining because he's on an auction site. I believe it's called Whatnot. And he's complaining because people don't want to pay full price. Well, not full price. They don't want to pay his price. And to me, there's nothing more satisfying than watching somebody who is that much of a degenerate fail at what they're trying to do. Nothing puts a smile on my face faster. They are dirty, rotten people who, quite honestly, deserve to burn in hell. I may not be talking to religious folks, but in this instance, hell exists and these people deserve to burn. Now, topic number 2. The mega super companies who are so delusional that they think they deserve the right to increase the video gaming industry. Now, a couple weeks ago, it could have been a month or so ago, I made a video explaining the Nintendo price increase. Let's just say that it is not over. I thought that Rockstar would be the ones to finally increase video game prices. You know, we're getting better quality, we're getting higher benchmarks, we're getting new products, new technology that makes things that were impossible now possible. So Nintendo went out, they increased the price of the Switch 2 and all of their games. Okay, I was mad. I'm still upset. I didn't think it was a good move for Nintendo. Then, a couple weeks after that, I know I'm late to the party, but Xbox decides that not only are they increasing the prices of all of their digital and physical games, they're also increasing the price of the next gen console as well as the price of the last gen console. Now, like I explained in the beginning, I'm not a big Xbox fan. I started off, my first console ever was kindergarten, I believe, and I got a Game Boy for getting straight A's in kindergarten. It's still one of my most cherished memories because it's truly what started me into the world of video gaming. Shortly after that, we found an old PS1. We went to the PS2. I got addicted to Guitar Hero for a little bit. Still pretty addicted to Guitar Hero, not gonna lie. Then we went to the Xbox 360. That thing burned out, so we got a hand-me-down PS3, and then we got an Xbox One, and then I switched to the PS4, and now I'm PS5 and PlayStation. So you might be asking, why does the Xbox price inflation really bother me? It bothers me because I know Sony's next. Okay. You look at the three big dogs for video gaming right now, I would say it would be Sony, it would be Nintendo, and it would be Microsoft, or also known as Xbox. It upsets me because 2 out of the 3 that I consider the big 3 for gaming, they've increased their prices, which means Sony inevitably will probably also increase their prices. And I think it's just straight delusional. Yes, the games are looking better than ever. Yes, the worlds they're creating take time, and people deserve to get paid out well. But last time I checked, GTA 5 sold for $60 a pop and is still making money to this day. To this very day. So, I know you're thinking Rockstar isn't Sony or Xbox, but it's like, the games don't need a price increase. You just have to continue putting out things that people want to buy. I feel like they think they can include the price increases simply because they're putting out games and they're dying. Therefore, they need to increase the price of what you need to play the games on so that if you don't buy their shitty rush games, they still make a quick buck off of increasing the consoles. That's my main thought on it. I think they release games like Concord. They release games like Gollum. They release games like Redfall. They release games that are buggy, incomplete, broken, you name it. All 3 of those companies, even I can include a 4th company, whoever you will file PC gaming under, they have stopped releasing good games. There's still the occasional gem, like Expedition 33, fantastic game. You have the occasional gem, but I don't think that warrants a console price increase. I don't think that the average gamer deserves to be punished because these big studios can't put out good games. They can't put out non-buggy messes. I don't think that's my fault. The third and final topic I would like to talk about is something I mentioned earlier with Rockstar and GTA 6. Now, it's not about the money they're making behind it. It's about the state of delusion that Rockstar has put people in over GTA 6. Now, recently, we got trailer 2 for GTA 6. While I was in love with the trailer, right before the trailer came out, we received some news stating that GTA is not coming out until next May. It is currently May 15th of 2025, and we still have over a year before GTA 6 is supposed to come out. Now, you might be wondering, where does this fall into delusion? Well, Rockstar has, I would say, easily about anywhere from a third to about half of everyone believing that the game is coming out at the end of this month. And sadly, I fall into that group. I genuinely am very delusional about GTA 6. I think it's coming out the end of this month. Now, when I'm wrong, I'll bite the bullet and I'll wait until next May. But the signs that have led me, the biggest one, and I might just be reading into it too much, but Rockstar removed the delay post off their Instagram and all major social medias. The post that says, hey, we're delaying Rockstar's newest GTA 6, yada yada this, yada yada that. The post is gone. Now, granted, you look it up on Google, it still says it's coming out May 26th of 2026, yada yada this, yada yada that. That's just information that they were fed. I think Rockstar is feeding us a fake date because it is coming out at the end of May. We had a Rockstar ex-employee or current employee, I'm not quite sure what his status with the company is, but he came out and said the game has been done since January of 2025. Yes, that's one person's word against an entire company's, but I watched the trailer and so did millions of other people. And then the third point of why I think it could be coming out in May. There have been 70 plus screenshots released stating that, not stating anything, but there have been 70 plus screenshots released of GTA 6. That means somebody out there has a fully running copy and somebody out there is leaking these screenshots. And I don't mind believing that the game is going to come out at the end of this month. I don't mind it. It gives me something to hold on to. And when it's eventually robbed of me, I'll end up admitting that I was wrong. But until then, I will live in the state of delusion. I will live in one of these 3 states of delusion. I'm not living in every state that I mentioned, but I will definitely be living in the 3rd state of delusion. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going. Let's, have a response going back and forth. But other than that, you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing me run my yapper. Have a good one.